Hello. Right, so I want to talk about pranayama postpartum, i.e., what breathing can you do on the postpartum period that is good for you and good for your baby, and things that you can do before you have that full 6-week recovery. Obviously, we know that the 6-week recovery time is just this tick box formalized guideline, but it is still a really great way for us to look at the fact that you're trying to rest your body, keep warm, really build that cocoon and that love bubble, and have that real sense of rest and healing and slowness in that first 6 weeks. So we're not doing too much yoga, we're not doing too much exercise, we're not really pushing the body. Obviously you're moving around anyway because you're moving with baby, but the idea is in these first 6 weeks, in these first 40 days, in this first, initial grace period of baby and you learning each other, that we're not pushing the body. That said, breathing techniques are things that you can do and that can be really helpful, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed, especially when you're feeling like, I just can't catch my breath. I can't figure out what it is that baby needs. I can't figure out what it is that I need. I'm feeling so overwhelmed or ungrounded, or all of these really difficult emotions that are coming up through this postpartum period, because everything's new. Baby's new, you're new, your partner's figuring out if you've got a partner, all of those things are coming up. And so I'm gonna just go through 3 different techniques that you can do at any point during the day that are going to be beneficial for you, that are perfectly safe postpartum, and that actually, as time goes on, if baby sees you modeling this, they will probably pick up and you'll have a toddler doing it with you. And it's giving them that real grounding from day dot, that they have these techniques and tools in their toolbox. And if we raise a whole generation with this incredible resource, then they're gonna be able to take on so much more than what we have. So I'm gonna grab a drink and I'm gonna talk you through. So the first technique I'm gonna teach you is one that you probably already know. It's just normal, simple inhale and exhale. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to stimulate the vagus nerve, because we're going to have a shorter inhalation and a longer exhalation. So we're going to breathe in for 5 and breathe out for 9, right? In through the nose. And out through the nose. Okay. So breathing in for 5, breathing out for 9. If that is still really difficult, you can breathe in for 3 and out for 7. But the idea is that we have a longer exhale. So we inhale and we exhale. And what you're doing there is you're letting your vagus nerve start getting activated. We're stimulating it. And what you're saying to your amygdala, which is the alarm center of your brain, you're saying, it's okay, I've got this. There is no saber-toothed tiger. There is no immediate threat to life. There is no danger. I can breathe, and I can breathe slowly with control, and I can diffuse my nervous system's activation. So what you're doing is you're saying, I got this, and you're giving your whole body that little bit of a breather, a rest, and a reset. So having this shorter inhale and longer exhale can be really, really beneficial. So that's the first breath. And you can do as many as you want. Usually I would say do 3 to 5, 8, 10, however many it is you want. I like those numbers, but I would say the minimum you do is 3. If you can, do 5 and then carry on with your day. And it's just basically you taking that pause. Okay? So the second breath I want to teach you is, let me click my back. Oh, on my shoulder. Is Nadi Sudi. It's one of my favourite ones, but you do need your hand for this one. So we're gonna have, what are we doing? Yeah, sorry. Index and middle finger. You're gonna close your thumb, close your nose with your thumb, inhale. Then you close this and exhale. Or if you're like me, you have a blocked nose, you can't exhale. And then inhale. Close it. Exhale. So you're going to be doing that. And again, I would say do 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. And this one, where you're breathing in through one nostril, out through the other nostril, in through this nostril, out through the other nostril, you are stimulating both hemispheres of your brain. So you're saying the wires are pinging here, the wires are pinging here, and 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 you're crossing them. And so what this does, which is just the most incredible thing, is it starts to lower your anxiety. It starts to say to your brain, well, I'm so confused, I can't be left-brained or right-brained because both things are working at once. And as you cross those wires, you're starting to stimulate both sections, and your anxiety lowers, your fear levels lower, and your whole brain goes, oh, okay, I don't actually have to be this worried. I don't have to be this anxious, because whatever's going on, this breath is just lowering it all down. So it's absolutely fantastic. And then the other one I'm going to teach you is a bit more activating, but it's more, I use this one much more if I'm feeling like I need a bit of energy, but also a bit of centering, because it actually takes a little bit of thought. So what you're going to do is you can have your eyes closed, you can have your eyes open, whatever feels good. Sorry, that thing. And then we're going to just breathe in, but you're going to make like a whistle shape with your mouth, and you're going to go, and then you're going to breathe out either through your nose or just, so you can go. And that actually holds more energy. So that brings up more energy. So if you're feeling particularly tired, I really like it like that. Whereas if I'm wanting to just shift some energy and just like basically let it go, I go. But as you breathe in through the O, you can feel it all coming up. You're breathing in, but you've got this energy driving up your body. So I find this one's really good in the morning. And I find that actually you're probably more likely to doing your 5/9s. You can also do 7/11s, but you're a more calming breath in the middle of the day, towards the evening, if you're feeling like, actually, I just need to diffuse a situation. Whereas in the mornings, or if you've got up from a nap, or if you're finding like, oh, I'm really, really tired because it's been a long day, I find that the O-shaped one is much, much better. So hopefully that's really helpful. Let me know how it goes, and yeah, good luck.